Hello, hello, hello. Is this thing on? It looks like it's on. You can see the little audio bouncing, so that's a pretty good sign. I'm like double checking that everything's working since we had a fun little power outage at my place today. So I was like, oh gosh, I hope everything gets working again so we can actually like stream today. And today should be a pretty fun stream since it's like my first time doing a game stream since like my like hiatus or whatnot. So first game stream of 2022. Here we go. And I thought I would like play some like Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist of the Roses. I've been really wanting to play that like recently, and I used to play it a lot as a kid, but it's been like a hot minute, so we'll see how it goes. We're gonna do a new playthrough and like a new run through the game, so we'll pick a name, we'll pick a deck, and we'll pick a path to go through, and we'll see how it goes. So, I guess with that all like said and stuff, I should go get the screen all transitioned over to the game. So, let's start by getting this music out of here. We'll fade that out, and we'll go ahead and fade in the game music. So, let's go ahead and figure out how to do that. So like rusty doing all this stuff. We should be able to hear that sweet, sweet Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist of the Roses music. The nostalgia. Wow. I can really feel it. Now let's go ahead and actually get like the screen transitioned over so we can actually like see the game. I guess that's important. So 3, 2, 1, here we go. And you should be able to see the game, you can see me. So that's cool. And then also, I'm playing this on my computer, so hahaha. But I have like a little controller that I found when I was like going through stuff, being like, oh, I wish I had a USB controller. And it turns out I do. So that's kind of nice. So let's double check that that's all set up. We got no save data. That's great. And it looks like we're good. So let's go ahead and get into a new game here. So it'll be so exciting. I'm really curious what like deck we're gonna get though, because it's like kind of random, kind of not. So it could be a hot disaster. Also, I guess I should have prefaced this game. The plot of this is like the War of the Roses. We got that good stuff going on, so. Oh no, worries about being late. We literally just started, so all good. So, I guess I can read this. The War of the Rose is a power struggle between the houses of Lancaster, the Red Rose, and York, White Rose, to decide a royal successor was nearing to an end. Oh, also let me know if the game audio is like too crazy or anything, so. With Yorkists well in the lead, the reign of Richard III was but a step away. And in France, Yugioh, also known as Henry Tudor, the last Lancastrian heir, was being forced to live a life of exile. The Lancastrian forces were rendered powerless by ancient cards of sorcery wielded by Seto and his 7 followers, who, known as the Rose Crusaders, served under the flag of Lord Crawford, a powerful Yorkist nobleman. Wow! Lacking a duelist to champion their cause, defeat was imminent for the Lancastrians. In England, dual card games were still at the fledgling stage. Wow. Thus, the Lancastrians had to look elsewhere for a duel master capable of facing the Rosencrews. We'll go with that. The Rosencrews in battle. With this in mind, Margaret, my Beaufort of Lancaster, secretly requested a high druid to summon a duelist from another age. Why didn't Mai just do it herself? Why didn't she spec into being a druid? I don't understand. Meanwhile, at Stonehenge, cards are happening today, and some funky weather. Should I voice act all these characters? I don't know what Simon sounds like. Woo! Summon from the mystic circle of red and white roses, the one capable of harnessing pure power. There is truth to the legend of the Rose Duelist. Ooh. Lady Margaret, I did it. Now we have the means for defeating the evil forces of Rosencruz. ... Oh, my apologies. In my excitement, I'd forgotten I was in the presence of the Rose Duelist. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Simon McMorrin, High Druid and Servant of Lancaster. Yeah. He gets like a whole like The Bachelor like lower third and everything. May I be so bold as to ask the name by which the Rose Duelist would like to be known? Oh, we get to name our character. Okay. So this is very important, but I don't know what's a good name. I was like, when I was testing this out, I named myself Giggles. I feel like that's a very like, they accidentally summoned like a clown. They were like, "You're the Rose Duelist," and it was just like this clown from off the streets being like, "I guess this is my career path now." Reminds me that I almost went to clown college. True story. So let's see here. Good names. So we have Giggles. We could do Giggles again if we want to clown it up. We could go with like something like Schmorple. That's always good. Slime Girl is a personal favorite name of mine. I've also always liked the name Gretch. Gretch is always like a really strong, good name. We could also just straight up play as Taya. Everyone's favorite Yu-Gi-Oh character. I guess they don't let you do the like symbols off characters in this game, do they? Let's see. I don't know. I'm feeling Gretch. I think we're gonna go Gretch. Gretch the Wretch. I'm just imagining this girl that like she was like bicycling down like the path, like trying to get to like Walmart or something, and she hit a rock and like fell into a puddle of mud, and her hair's all like messed up and stuff, and she was like, "Oh, I was gonna go meet my date at Walmart, but now I'm all drenched in mud," and then she gets summoned to play Yu-Gi-Oh! So, will she ever make it back to her date? Will she ever make it back to Walmart? I don't know. This is the journey of Gretch, I guess. So, figure it out. Simon's just like staring at her and just being like, Gretch, a fine name indeed. Okay, Simon, don't mock us. Now, here's the situation. The year is 1485. He pulls out like a or like a calendar and like flips it down. You are currently at Stonehenge near Salisbury, England. Can we get a steak? I hope so. The British Empire is in turmoil with the House of Lancasters. I've completely ditched his voice at this point. Oh well. House of Lancaster's rightful claim to the throne being challenged by the Yorkist usurpers. The power struggle is referred to as the Wars of the Roses, a name based on the badges used by both sides. He's now like a tour guide. A red rose for the Lancastrians and a white rose for the Yorkists. Oh, so we didn't make it to our date, but now we're literally doing an episode of The Bachelor where we're trying to, instead of just get one rose to advance, we're trying to beat up everyone else to get all the roses. So we're the only one that advances. We're gonna get that date at that Walmart by force, by card battles. Right now, our kingdom is threatened by the Yorkists and their wrongful claim to the throne. All because the Yorkists enjoy the support of the Rose Crusaders and their sorcerous white rose cards. Even though we literally were just summoned by sorcery, so I don't know. Using our red rose cards, we summoned you, Gretch, to this day and age. We hope that your dueling experience would defeat the Rose Crusaders and lead us to victory. Yay! You'll help us? Of course you will. Foolish of me to even doubt where your loyalties lie. Rumor has it that only the legendary Rose Duelist stands a chance against the power of Rosencruz. We appreciate any help you can provide against them. Before I forget, I should warn you that the rules to dueling differ here from those of your age. Here in England, dueling is governed by, oh gosh, by what we know as the perfect rule. He pulls out a ruler, pulls out a protractor, pulls out a calculator, pulls out another calendar. He's just got all the tools needed. In addition to several minor distinctions, there are two major differences. Okay, so he's going to go into like the tutorial. One is the existence of movement. Or positioning. The other is the deck leader concept. Wow. It's gonna destroy the universe. She's gonna go collect all the cards and just be all powerful. She gets back to Walmart and summons Exodia, destroys the world. These are the two aspects of dueling that were lost in the process when the ancient sport of duel monsters was adapted to card form. A perfect rule represents these lost rules that were miraculously revived here in England. I just imagine Gretch like falls asleep during this. Perhaps a practice duel shall serve better than explanation, shall we? Okay, so we could do the tutorial, but I have played this game before. So I think we're gonna skip it because it's gonna take like 12 million years, and I think we'll just learn by like doing the thing. And I think that this is a great mistake that I'm making, but I cannot be bothered with these tutorials. Gretch uses pillow. First scratch, you must select a deck to duel with. Okay, here's where our entire fate through this game is determined. We gotta feel their vibes out. Oh, I forgot to read. It is important that you feel the vibrations of a deck leader. Okay, Marky Mark. The minute resonations that ring true to your soul. So basically, pick the cutest one. The cards themselves draw their power from the energies of the ancient ones. Okay. Deck leader acts as an intermediate between the ancient one and the deck wielder. Gretch is essential that you. It is essential that you select a card leader whose rhythm matches the stirrings of your soul. Well, if you give me horrible decks that I don't like, then whose fault is it, Simon? So we'll guide the destiny. Okay. So here's our options. We have Fairy King Truesdale, which I remember when I played this as a kid. I picked this one because I thought, haha, Fairy King, it's gonna be a fairy deck with cute fairies. But you see that bug symbol? And you see that there is not a fairy symbol anywhere on there. It is deceptive. Fairy King Truesdale is a liar. He is an illusionist. He is awful. But we might pick him, you know. So, yeah, King of the Bugs. Patrician of Darkness. Okay, so I know that this is, by default, the best deck in the entire game. Which makes me kind of want to not choose it. Because, like, I mean, like, we should struggle a little bit, I guess. But maybe not struggle too much. But this one's got all, like, the cool, like, spooky ooky cards, so... And then Twin-Headed Behemoth, I know nothing about this deck. So, do we feel the vibes of any of these three in particular? Out of trauma, my heart is scared of Fairy King Truesdale. Out of a desire to not steamroll, perhaps, I'm leaning against Patricia Darkness, but that does leave Twin-Headed Behemoth, which is like the mystery mode a little bit. But I kind of think we should do that, maybe. Do you feel okay with the behemoth? The behemoth? The behemoth? Let me feel the vibrations in my soul. Okay, I can feel that my heart's still beating, so that's a good sign. We still have a pulse, that's good. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with the Twin-Headed Behemoth if that's cool. So, here we go! Yeah, they are cool in Final Fantasy. Honestly, they're like my favorite like enemy type. They look so cool. So that's the effect of the Celtic Rose cards. It looks like there's some truth to the rumor that red rose cards are capable of time transformation. Who's there? Oh, it's Kaiba. It's been some time. I don't know what Kaiba sounds like. It's been some time since the Battle of Barnett, old one. That's just how everyone's gonna sound in this entire game. Rosencruz, what brings you here? Only a member of the Rose Crusaders can call me by that name. Oh my gosh. If you may recall, I told you once before that you might only address me as Seto. Or does memory fail you, old man? And you must be the dreaded Rose Duelist. I must admit there's a certain aura of power emanating from you. I believe an introduction is in order. I'm Seto, leader of the Rose Crusaders. There are members of our little group who prefer to call me by the name of C. Rosencreutz. I ask you again, what brings you here, Seto? I don't know how to voice these people. Mind your manners, old man. Yeah, you can see his face. His face is just that little strip. That's all he's got. Yeah. Poor Simon. Well, also bring me here. I've come for the Red Rose cards. After all, you showed me how the summoning capabilities would evolve when the Red Rose cards are combined with the transport powers of the White Rose cards. You aren't thinking of attempting the Forbidden Rose summoning. If so, then the Red Rose cards must never fall into your evil hands. Card sorcery taps into the powers of the Ancient Ones. By their very nature, each card is a double-edged sword that can cut both ways. The Rose cards alone harness tremendous power. There's no telling what horrors one might unleash to the world by combining both red and white and unleashing the force of pink. I will sacrifice my own life, if need be, to prevent any from uttering the spell of doom. The spell of doom? Fool. The 16 red and white rose cards grant power over all. Druid legend has twisted the true meaning of these cards. The Rose Crusaders has sworn to create a utopia free from the ravages of war. We intend to accomplish this with the power of the cards. And we shall do so by extending the rule of Richard III throughout the world. I'm gonna print out more copies of that Shakespeare's play. This is why I'm not a professional voice actor. By the way, it was clever of you to form a circle of red roses within the white rose barrier to summon the Rose Duelist. But you're foolish to come alone. This area is surrounded, and if you wish to leave with your life, you will do so. Do so only by hitting with the red rose cards. Me? A fool? Then what about you? Are you fool enough to actually believe the red rose cards would remain here in my possession? After the summoning, I dropped them. I had the cards dispersed among our best duelists to keep them from your tainted hands. Then you leave me with one option. I shall enlist the aid of your precious Rose Duelist. Oh, twist, wow. You take leave of your senses. And you speak too soon, old man. Heed my words, Duelist. If you wish to return to your proper time period, you require 16 cards of the red and white roses. The red and white positions must be laid out in reverse of the summoning in order to send you home. That's the only way that we can get you on the public transit system of 1485. You know the spell? Mix up their voice again. Since you need the 16 roads cards just as much as we do, I propose a partnership. Help us gather the cards and I shall guarantee a return after we've achieved our ultimate goal. An absurd proposal. Do you think that the Honorable Gretch would even lend an ear to your ridiculous proposal? Can you be so sure, old man? I guess I should make him old now. Let me see. Simon's side has 8 of the red rose cards on my side. There's so much dialogue already. I want a card battle. I want to fight. Gretch is fully asleep at this point. As the numbers are even, simple arithmetic indicates that you can side with either of us. But I'm sure you'll take into account who's winning this war. After all, who was desperate enough to summon you in the first place? I think it's quite clear which side is better positioned to send you home. Gretch! Heed not the words of this power-hungry lunatic. Simon, must you resort to name-calling? I'm hurt. I'll tell you what, why don't we leave the decision to our dear duelist? Finally, we get to pick. After all, Simon, the duelist's future is not for us to decide now, is it? Well, yes, but... Splendid! In keeping with the tradition of the old Temple Gardens, I offer you a choice, duelist. Here are 2 roses. The white represents me and the red is for old Simon here. For the sake of justice, choose the red rose. Stand by my side, duelist. Choose the white rose. Okay. Here's another decision that decides our fate. This is the decision that decides decisions too. Do we go Kaiba path, which is kind of like fun because then we get to like fight against all like the good guys, quote unquote. So like Taya, which is great. because I think that path is way easier ultimately, because again, we start by fighting Taya. Or we could go like good path, side with Simon and Yugi, so we have to like deal with Yugi, and then we fight against like Weevil and Rex first. But I feel like Gretch is like in a hurry to get to that Walmart, so maybe she would just side with the evil. She would probably go Kaiba. And then we get to fight Taya, which again, we get to fight Taya, which is always my favorite just because she has like all the cute fairy cards, and I kind of want those ultimately in my deck because they're cute. So we're going Kaiba path. Destroy her. A wise choice, Duelist. I see you are well versed in judging the situation. Welcome to the Rose Crusaders. I am honored. I like imagining Gretch got woken up from her nap and they were like, decide, decide. And she was like, you. Like, no effort put into it. Okay, old man, it's time you meet yourself scars. Why, what are you doing? Stop, no! Okay, bye, Simon. Don't worry, I'm not going to hurt you. I just need you out of the way until everything is settled. Now, let's talk about the red rose cards. Simon mentioned that he spread the cards among certain individuals just after summoning you. I think it's safe to assume that a large number of those individuals are his confederates currently located in France. Okay, we gotta fight people for the cards. We get it, Settle. I'd like to ask you to enter France from Dover and retrieve those cards for our cause. I'd go myself, but I'm like busy. I got like things on my calendar to do today. I gotta like go to like Rite Aid or something. However, I'm needed here to maintain our barrier against any invading forces. According to legend, one must use a deck whose cost is lower than opponents to capture rose cards. So basically, each opponent will have like a their deck will have like a number, and we can beat them with any number, but we can only progress the plot if we beat them with like a deck with a lower number. Remember, it's the key. I've also heard somewhere that the Celts inherited their red rose cards from the original inhabitants of Stonehenge. This would mean our enemy Yugi, who comes from a line of Welsh nobility, would likely have inherited one of the red rose cards. Of course, we have to fight Yugi. That means that those who oppose the Rose Crusader, and then they're gonna duel us. They're gonna duel us. I'm depending on you. And then suddenly we're like, wow, I made the right choice. Maybe I don't need to go to Walmart for a boyfriend. Maybe I'll marry Kaiba. And that sets us down this path. Oh, our deck leader's terrifying. This is not my Final Fantasy behemoth. This is not my Final Fantasy. So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna save, so we do not have to deal with that dialogue ever again. And now let's check out what cards we got. Yeah, I think we all have the power of the red roses. I think we're all of Irish descent at this point. Okay, so our deck leader's whatever. Kaiser Dragon, that's pretty good attack stat. Clawing Dragon, pretty good attack stat, but it's 5 stars and that's kind of lame. We got some cute cards. Okay, so we got a lot of dragons. That's not shocking. Got another cute card. This one spellbinds, but it's not cute. Secretary of Secrets. We got a secretary. That's very important. Okay, this weakens opponents when it dies. That's good. So we'll throw that just in unison. Strengthens Lord of the Lamp. Okay, do we have one of those? Oh, I remember Flame Ghost is kind of fun, because when we go against Mako, you can pretty much just flip that up and just obliterate everything. Though I think it might affect our cards as well. We got Beast, we got Winged Beast, that's good against Mai later on. Okay, that sounds good. It's got real good defense, too. Wow, Warrior. We got a snail. Psychic Kappa. Okay. We got some plants. Oh, we got a terrain card. That's important. Dark Piercing Light. You can see all the opponent stuff. That's real good. I like that. It's Powers of Dragons and Sea Serpents. That's good. That's whatever. Okay. Okay, I think we're doing okay. We're kind of doing okay. Source for the dupe. Which one's that? Let's go back through. I see it. That's Guy Fieri's ancestor in 1485 England. Okay. We're gonna fight. Go Miss T. Miss Taya. What's Taya's voice?
The Rose Duelist, you dare to betray the hopes of Prince Yugi? I'll teach you a lesson you'll never forget.
Okay. So let's hope we could beat Taya, or else I'll be sad. But I believe in us. I believe in the heart of the cards. Wow, this deck leader is rough to look at, though. Oh yeah, so we skipped the tutorial, right? I just started autopiloting. So basically we're on this little grid, we're on this little map. This is Taya. Hi, Taya. She's across the field right now. And basically we're just trying to move, and then when we're moving our deck leader, and we can summon in like this little like 1x1 square around our deck leader. That's where we can like look through our cards and be like, I want to throw this one on the field. Or I want to throw a trap, maybe. Why not? Let's go ahead and send forth a trap. And basically there's little terrain patches, so we got like mountain to deal with and we got meadow to deal with. I do not remember what terrain benefits who, but we'll deal with that when we deal with it. And this is normal terrain, which like no one's affected by it, I don't think, so it's fine. So let's see what Miss Taya is gonna do with her dancing elf. Okay, that's dangerous. Okay, so we know that's a monster. And we know that it just got powered up. So I don't know if House of Adhesive Tape's gonna work against it now. Let's see here. Oh, also another thing in this game, there's a lot of fusions, and those are very important, and I do not remember or know any of them. So yeah. We'll figure that out when we get to it. Well, we could send forth this as like a thing. We're just gonna like lure her stuff out to see what she has, and then when we have information, we'll just keep advancing on her and just annihilate her as best we can. They're activated by trap card, Taya. Okay. You could stay like that. Can we do like a girl dragon thing? Can we do that? Oh, maybe we can make Harpy Lady. No. No, we can't. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, we'll just wait. We'll wait a turn. So this game's really like nice and chill. And then she starts increasing the power of her monsters more, so maybe it's a little less chill than I think it is, or should be. And Eldine's kind of weak and terrible. Also, we did not have a Lord of the Lamp, so that's a little, like, suspicious. I could send this dude out. I could send our secretary out to die to lower this thing's attack points to hopefully kill it with something else. I think that seems fair. Am I good at strategy? No. But we're just here to see funky little cards and have fun. Okay. So, lowering the attack points of this card was somewhat pointless because it has basically no attack. So, also we get to see the 3D battles, which is fun, so. That's terrifying. Our secretary is showing that they know how to use Excel. This is how you use Excel, I think. Yeah, destroy that egg. Our secretary's, like, kicking butt. Yeah. Wow. Well, on second thought, our secretary's kinda dead. Oh no. Excel can't save us now. Oh no. Rip. God, now we have, like, we gotta fill that job position. We need to start sending out, like, hiring stuff. Like, so we lost 900 health points, but I think we're, I hope okay. I hope we're fine. Psychic Cap is fine to keep saying forward because it, like, we won't take any, like, damage from it. And we really need to learn some, like, fusions, but I don't. Let's just start, yeah, let's just start fusing things then. How much attack does this thing have? 1300? So we have nothing that's good. Okay. And we don't want to return it. That's fine. That's fine. We're gonna see if any of this fuses, so. Nope. Oh yeah, okay. Well. Okay, we tried. It's fine. So what was that fused? Let's look at that. Fairy dragon and mechanical snail. So we can make a metal dragon, so that's important to know. So that's good. So we could have had a good card, but you know. But we didn't, so. Uh-oh. I do remember Hoshinigans. The fact is that basically, like, every time it gets flipped up, every light monster on the field gets 300 attack and defense, I think. I remember I used to stack my deck with a bunch of them and Mystical Elf, and then just have all light cards and just, like, stomp. Wow. Starfield looks so different in this game. Well, our Kappa has perished. Rip. But its attack's still pretty low, so I think we're fine. Get him, Bill. Bill. Great Bill. Nye the science guy. Oh. I do love that it's just like, here's a duck. Here's just a duck. That's our card. That's what we got. Okay, do we have anything strong this time? Okay, these guys are getting terrain advantage, which kind of like, eh. Maybe we could make plant. Can we make pumpkin? No, I think we need a zombie for that. But maybe Fairy Girl and Plant Girl will give us a stronger Plant Girl. I vaguely remember that's a thing. And if not, we still have 800 attack, so we can kind of like do something. Yeah! I remembered a thing. Wow! Look at that. The power of memory. Crazy. Nice. Okay, let's go see what Plant Girl can do. Oh, her hands are a little weird. Oh. But now I see why they're weird, because she's using them to, like, slap things. That's important. She knows what she's about. She's all about those slaps. Okay. So now we have like a okay-ish card on the field. Die, star die. So this is kind of at a standstill. Eldine's just kind of useless, unfortunately. We want to kind of surround Taya so she can't move, is a little bit of our strat. So if we can find something that can murder this thing, we can just kind of move our entire field forward. But I don't want to move Eldine forward because Eldine's pretty trash at the moment. So we're gonna take it nice and slow. We're just casually enjoying like the... Okay, well she moved. So that's not fair. Well, does she know that we can also move? And also we can change the terrain to be our advantage, I think. Though I think that this might also be her advantage. So I'm a little worried about that. And these cards are just trash. These are bad. Okay. But we'll get slightly less bad by being on the terrain. So Warriors benefited my meadow. We're learning. Yeah, we're just vibing. So we'll move Queen of Autumn Leaves over, cause we still want to try and like eventually box her in. Eldine, can you do something? Just anything? No. Though if we got another like another card, we could maybe make like Dark Witch or something. Or we could make, maybe we can make Mystical Elf out of that. Okay, so we're gonna move forward instead of destroying Doma. And then can we replace you? Okay. We're doing it. We're doing things. All thanks to the power of Bill here holding down the fort. Just staring them down. Okay, never mind. Well, alright. Well, Plant Girl is dead. She lived a good life. She planted and she girled. She came, she saw, she conquered, and then she decided to go on vacation. That was violent. That was sad. That was heartbreaking. Oh, she even like gloats a little bit. She like floats up in there and is like, ha ha ha. Okay. Well, currently we are losing to Taya. That hurts. Well, this card's pretty okay. Maybe we could like advance in some capacity. I don't know in what capacity we wish to advance. We could just go straight on. But this card's not very strong. Oh, the reason why Gyakuten is so strong is because it's on Mountain. So fairies are on Mountain, so we don't want to use our Mountain card. Okay, got it. Okay, okay. Okay, we're putting together some puzzle pieces here. Starting to see the outline of what's going on. Get him, lizard man. Wow. In this week's episode of the WWE SmackDown, entering the ring, we have Armored Lizard. Okay, now we're technically tied with Taya. That's nice. So I don't think I can... I don't know. Let's just get this... Let's get this out of our hand. And we'll advance. Okay, so she's probably gonna move left or right. Well, she has to. I don't think she's just gonna stand still and die. We're getting revenge. Yeah. Also, Sky Dragon's kind of cool. Yeah. I think since they're attacking on their turn or whatnot, Teia's probably just gonna slap down another card where Kyakutino was at. Maybe. Guess we'll find out. We'll see. Look at those high damage numbers. 100 points. Wow. Okay. Kind of a weird movement there. Okay. We get to see what Unknown Warrior looks like and does. And also look at these windmills. Wow, clean energy. We love that. I love that Teia's just throwing eggs at us for much of this match so far. Ooh. Like, I'm just imagining Teia's like, I'll defend this castle to the death, and she's like standing on one of the walls with just a carton of eggs, and she's just throwing them one by one down at us. She's like, you'll never get to Yugi. You'll never defeat us. Okay, so I guess we just kind of like just wiggle forward and stomp her, I guess. We'll do 1,000 points of damage here. Oh, actually I could do a funky thing. Okay. I'll see you later, Bill. Thank you. And then I can summon something on top of this person, and then I'll just attack Teia again with it. And I think we win. I don't like Cool with an appetite. I don't like how that one looks. But we beat Teia! And now we get to see like the funky thing where every time we win a match, we get to do this graveyard slots thing where we can win some of Teia's cards that she used in combat. So basically everything that's in her graveyard and her deck leader is up for grabs. So let's hope we get some cards that don't suck. So I want that Hoshin again, but I don't think I could time this properly. I also want, what is it, Tenderness or whatever. Yeah! I got the card I want. I got the cute one! It doesn't work in our deck whatsoever, but it's adorable. It's very important. What was my Teia voice?
Guess I lost. It pains me to know that I lacked the strength to protect my lord and love.
And we got a rose card. Wow. She drops her carton of eggs, sadly, and we just reach into her, like, dress pocket and pull out a card. And we're like, see you later, Teia. So we're, like, killing it. We, like, won the first match. We did that. Should we add those cards to our deck? Doma was pretty okay. The eggs got pretty okay defense. Tenderness apparently has an effect. This card is face up in the defense position. All damage shall be reduced by half. Okay. Alright. Alright, Tenderness. Okay. So let's replace some stuff. Since I don't know the fusions too well yet, it's hard for me to, like, gauge really what to remove, but I'm probably just gonna chop out some of the lower attack total ones. Just for now. And then once my brain cells decide to work later, we can, like, bring them back in. So, get wrecked! Damn. I guess that earns, like, a little bit of a drink break, maybe. I'll drink some pink lemonade. I guess I'll move the mic away so we don't actually hear me drinking, hopefully. Ah, pink lemonade. Squeezed fresh from the pink lemon. Native to the region of Windsor that we just conquered from Taya. And then let's save again because I'm paranoid, because I think I saved before, but I don't remember. And now we're gonna fight Tristan. Oh, Tristan voice. Hold on. Who's Tristan? I don't even remember what he sounds like normally. Hold it. You're the one they call the Duelist, right? If you want to go any further, you'll have to face me and my crab walker strategy. Okay. Tristan's a little sad. Forgot all about Tristan, too. I was like, I know we fight him in this game, but I'm like, but who are you even? Who are you really? Okay. So now we get to learn more about terrain effects, I guess. So I remember Spellcaster's good in dark, I think. Wasteland is dinosaur? Maybe machine? Sea is water. Forest, bugs? And plant, I'm guessing. Meadow is irrelevant because we're just gonna step over it and just not learn about it. Just not feeling it. So we have plant. We want to keep plant. We have an insect that's pretty weak. And we have a beast warrior. I think we're not gonna go full crazy like Zerg strategy because I could technically flip him face up, and then because he's on terrain that boosts him, I could move twice with him. But I don't think I want to do that because his stats aren't actually that good. So we'll just kind of chill. That's true. So my favorite episode is the one where Taya fights Mai. That's like the only episode that's important to me. Just watching Taya be like, oh, I'll fight for my friends. So we have 2 plants. We have an insect. We don't have Kaiser Dragon just quite yet. So we could do Wing Beast plus plant, which might do something. And if it's trashed like that, we just kind of turn it in defense position and forget that that happened. 'Cause that was not good. Well, it seems we're at a standstill. Ah, Tenderness. And it's face-up defense position, right? So we're just gonna wiggle them backwards. And we can kind of use them as like a field-wide trap thing. So we can have them in defense position at like the end of our turn. So if they do damage to us, it'll be halved. And then we could flip it out when it's our turn and like, or like whatever. Or we could just keep it forever like this until we get close to the boss and then we could just nuke. But thank you, Tenderness. I love you. So our lawn way, do we want to just sacrifice? No. No, we don't. I was like, do we want to attack? No. Not with the minus 500. Let's see here. Also, Tristan's like deck leader. Like, who is that? Who's the Carbonara warrior? So I should probably save up for Kaiser Dragon, perhaps. We did Machine Dragon before, right? And we made something funky. Well, if we do Plant Insect, I wish we had a, like... Wish we had any cards that were, like, even remotely acceptable. In any capacity on the field. Plant machine, insect machine. Is there an insect machine card? There's not. It's okay. The snail will have to do. Yeah. Let's not attack. That's right. I do want to keep moving forward, though. I guess I should do that before I summon, just in case. Okay. Their fiend card kind of sucks, so... Interesting. So mechanical snail could annihilate that, so let's just go ahead and do that real quick. Get him, snail! Snail fight. Snail fight. That was unexpected. I did not quite expect a snail gun when it had, like, the knife arms. So, like, well, I thought it would just use the knife arm. But that's cool. Very powerful. Love that. Good job, snail. I'm scared. Wait, did this thing have an effect? For some reason on its, like, card detail at the end of the battle, there was, like, text. Weird. Okay, so, we'll move our plant off to the side, I think. But we could summon one more monster. We'll do that, and then if they happen to move this way, we can two-space, like, attack them. Yeah. Well, not if he does that, I guess. How do I wish to play this? Air one, shift over one. I guess. No one's getting a terrain boost here, but I do have a spellcaster, so I can, if I can make my way onto the dark space, I can, like, beef them up a bit. Okay. We'll just scrooch. We'll just slightly just shimmy and wiggle. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, it's your card. It's the Patricia of Darkness. That's fun that we could just technically get this deck leader in this battle, though. I guess we can't use it. Oh, I don't know. I don't like that at all. I did. Sad little snail. Didn't even get to use its gun. I don't know how I'm gonna deal with this thing, though. Okay, well. What is this? Oh, it's got that America's Next Top Model walk. Oh no. Wow. I only had one card in my hand before me, and I'm sorry, blocker, but you will not be moving on to the next episode. Okay. Still worried about this, though. I guess zombies are benefited by Wasteland, so that's good to know. Because even Kaiser Dragon's not strong enough to stomp that thing. Oh, if I fuse Kaiser Dragon with Thunder, will it turn into that two-headed Thunder Dragon thing, maybe? I think I want to pull back. And I think I want to move you here. You know what? Let's go crazy. Let's attack Tristan. Let's see what happens. Oh, I forgot that I'm having damage. Damn it. I'm sorry, Tenderness. I didn't mean it. So Patricia, when it moves off, it's gonna be 1500, which is still gonna defeat this, but then it should be defeatable. Unless he wiggles it back to try and take this out, which would also make sense, but... I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, there's like a billion fusions, and I did not learn any of them. I don't know why Patrician of Darkness did that. Huh. Curious. Okay. Interesting. So, yeah, let's see if we can make 200 two-headed Thunder Dragon, perhaps. Okay, yeah, it worked. I remembered another thing. Wow. And even that's stronger than Patrician here, so I think we're okay. I think we'll be fine. We need to do something with this plant man at some point, but for now he'll just he'll just chill. I think that's fine. So I thought his attack would go down by... Oh, that's because it's only on neutral. It's not on negative terrain. So it only went down 500. Oh, I can do math. Wow. Who thought? After years of art schooling, I could learn how to subtract. I do like that he basically just does like a touchdown thing. Love that. So Tristan's trying to flee, but he's doing it in the most bizarre, nonsensical way known to mankind, so that's kind of interesting. So I think ultimately... Okay, he can only move one space, so it's like fine. I think ultimately I want to move you here. I want to put someone here that can attack him. We'll send out Guy Fieri. Okay. I remember the thing. We're gonna move Tenderness out of the thing so we do full damage. Okay, so now we just gotta whack Tristan once more, and if he moves this way, we whack him. Yeah, so I think we got this in the bag, as long as we don't like somehow get one shot in some like wacky... I guess he can summon a person here. If I move here, maybe he'll be forced to move back, and then he can't do that. I may have made a giant error. It's okay. Yeah, okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We did it. It's fine. It's all good. It's great. And then I think technically I could kill him just by making it so he can't do anything next turn. Because now he can't move. Yeah, I think we win by default, actually. So, because he can't summon anything and he can't move, so he can't do anything, so he'll just die, I think is how it works, basically. So that's great. And just in case that's not how it works, we're gonna reduce our LP damage by half. I still don't know what that card is. Yeah, we win. We did it. We won by just backing him into a corner. Which is a little anticlimactic, but that's fine. It destroys so much as friends don't remember. Yikes. Okay, so now we can get false traps, which are, like, not great. So let's hope we get something else. Wow. Okay, we got eyeball. That's cool. Okay, cool, and we got the America's Next Top Model thing. Okay. We got some cards. One of them we'll pretend we didn't get, and we'll look at what the other two do. I don't believe it. You beat the crap out of me. Aw, poor Tristan. We got a rose card. And now for our most dangerous opponent yet. Mai. And before we do that, let's look at what we got. The eyeball might be... It might have an effect. As flipped up, all cards are shifted to attack position. That could be useful. Okay, and that just blocks damage. And it's a machine type, and it's defensive high. Okay. I think we want to keep all our dragon cards. Guess we do have some zombies. Guardian of the Labyrinth, I think, does nothing for us. Kurama, I don't think, does anything for us. Wretched Ghost to the Attic, despite being Karibo, does nothing for us, but it is cute, so maybe we should keep it. This single bug does nothing for us. Okay. Oh, did I remove too many cards? I think I might have removed one too many. No, we're good. Okay. We kept Karibo. We have to keep him. He's cute. And we're gonna save, and we're gonna fight Mai, and we're probably gonna lose. Because she's quite crazy. I remember being stuck on her and Mako when I played as a kid. Oh, it's a Mai voice, though. Yeah. So now full-powered Karibo with like 8,000 attack points. Just be like, here you go, Mai, have fun. Max level Karibo would be nice. So you're the one who betrayed those who summoned you. I guess I have to show you the error of your ways. I don't know what that voice was. We're gonna just pretend that did not happen. And I don't think I'm ever gonna voice act again. Okay. Okay, so she's got a lot of mountain. We know Fairy's good on mountain. We know Wing Beast is probably good on mountain. Dragons may be good on mountain. Yeah, Dragon's good on mountain, so we might be okay. Or it might be the worst thing ever. We'll find out. No one else is good. Was it Machine Plant? No, it's Machine Dragon, right? Controversial opinion, I'm gonna do nothing this turn. Because I want to save up summoning points so he can summon something that doesn't suck. So we have a dragon. Is there like a... There's a machine dragon, there's barrel dragon. Maybe that's a fusion? No. Okay. Ah! Well, that quite sucks. That sucks a lot. That's not good. That's not fun. This is real bad. I think we're gonna see if things fuse here. Okay, Karibo and Lamp made a genie of the lamp, and that was it. Okay. Okay. That's not good at all. Oh no. Oh no. So what do we... Oh, I can't even bear to look. I can't even. I think we die. I think we just die. Because I don't think... We don't have a trap that can remove it. We do have cards that have effects that will throw it back in her hand. So maybe if we happen... Okay, Spellbinding's nice. If we happen... Oh, there was that one card that makes it so the Spellbind timer doesn't tick down, right? Oh, we have no summon points anyways. These cards ain't good. Wing Egg is fine, but it's not enough. I need a stronger fairy. But I don't think there's a winged beast fairy or a reptile fairy or a beast warrior fairy. There might be a fiend fairy fusion. Nope. Tragedy is struck on this day. They summoned just a normal peacock. Just a normal bird. These attack animations are wild. Our egg lived. That's important. The egg's gonna die next round, though. Which is sad. Maybe like a winged beast dragon fusion thing. Maybe like a reptile like dragon. Maybe if I just fuse the two winged beasts together. Beast warrior winged beast. I don't know. Give us something. We need something here. There's nothing strong enough to take out the peacock even, let alone this terrifying thing. Well, it's been nice doing a game stream. Hand moves to close the game window out. It was nice having this egg that we stole from Taya. It's so sad. So sad. The egg was our last hope. The egg was all we had. I think I think it was a good run. Um, I love that we somehow beat the game without seeing Mai once in combat. That was crazy, right? It was wild how just Mai wasn't in the game. It was just interesting how once you beat Tristan, the game just ends. Tristan's the final boss. Isn't that weird? What a strange choice for a Yu-Gi-Oh game, huh? It's just crazy. Like they didn't even have Mai. It was wild. Yeah. Dark Piercing Light I don't think can save us in this instance. But I appreciate that it was there. But I'll lay this so that they think maybe, oh, it's a scary monster. I'll be like, oh wow, it's so strong. Well. Okay, so we can either go back and we can farm for more cards, probably from Taya, because Tristan has like nothing. What if I go crazy and I send a card at them? Current of Dark Ones? Okay, no, they spellbind. But it's on flip. Reptile Dragon, Winged Beast Dragon. Spellcaster Dragon, I don't think exists. I messed up. I messed up real bad. Oh no. I wanted to move them forward. I was like, maybe I can attack Mai and somehow defeat Mai, but I think I'm dead. Yeah, I die next round. Well, it was good. It was great while it lasted our win streak. It's fine. So we can either fight Taya again. We could also just refight Mai and see if we do better. If we want to do that. I'm a loser. I can't believe I lost. Oh my gosh. If that's the best you can do, I think our lucky stars that you didn't side with us. Wow. That's so mean. That's so mean. You're so mean, Mai. You're so mean. So we could, yeah, I guess our options are pretty much either farm Taya a little bit or just keep, like, hoping we can stomp Mai. And I feel like we can. If we got that twin-headed Thunder Dragon thing, and she just never pulls Harpy's pet dragon and doesn't do any of the stuff she did, we might be okay. But that's a lot of, like, hope. We're gonna fight her again. We're just gonna go for it. Why not? Go crazy. Go wild. We just keep like knocking on like the front door and we're like, Mai, come on. Let's look at her hand this time. Oh no. We got the secretary. Well, we have the curtain. Go forth, my curtain. I guess I should move forward and then summon the curtain so the curtain could have moved an extra space. My mental game's all messed up. I don't know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh anymore. But we have Tenderness. We have the strongest card of all time. But we don't need Tenderness this round, but next round. As soon as we see that she's put a power up on a card, that's when we know something really bad is about to happen. But if we just avoid that and it never happens, we might be okay. I could wait around and use this. We could make Plant Girl, I think. I don't know if the order of the fusion matters, per se. Oh, we can't make Plant Girl, okay. Whoops. Okay. I think this one might go better. I feel better about this one. Though I felt really confident the first time. Which just shows you the folly of confidence, I guess. Oh, Doma would be good. Doma and the lamp maybe would make something. Or the secretary. What did the lamp do? The lamp's useless. I'm gonna put this behind me. Just to get it out of my hand. And we'll wait until the perfect moment strikes. That's not good. That's not good at all. That's real bad. That's not good either. Okay. You remember what I said about feeling better about this go? I think when I edit this video, I'm just gonna remove that part. Because I don't feel much better about this second try. Not my curtains. Just set fire to my curtains. Oh no. Her dragon's cool though. I want that card. But in order to get it, we have to beat her. So I don't think Eldine can beat this, so... But Doma can. I'm a little scared of that fusion, because what if it makes a spellcaster instead? Okay. Yeah. Now we have the lightning beam attack. Now we have the strong fairy. And by strong, I mean the somewhat adequate one. So that's good. But the good thing is that it does enough damage. If it direct attack, if we just hit Mai twice, we could win. In theory. As long as I didn't forget that Tenderness is on the field. I'm gonna wait until next turn, maybe? And then I'll use Dark Piercing Light. Because I kind of want to see what the scary, horrifying monstrosity... Well, I guess we're about to find out. Okay, it's the sisters. Okay. That's less scary than the pet dragon, but I still don't think we have anything that could beat them. Which isn't good. Unless we get two-headed thunder dragon. You remember these ones? That's good. I felt like every other sentence I had in combat in this series was like, I use my harpy sisters, I use my harpy lady. Here's my harpy lady sisters, I use the harpy card. What about those harpies? And it's like, I wonder what Mai's cards are. She doesn't talk about them a whole lot. It's like, I really wonder. Well, this is not good. Was the secretary the one that could weaken him? Yeah. If I do that, she'll certainly attack me, and that's halved. So half of 2950 is 1475, right? So I could tank that, but that seems real bad. I don't think she's gonna go for the secretary, though, because she doesn't know what the secretary is, so she's certainly gonna attack this. So sad. I wish that my whole, like, deck archetype could just be, like, HR. Have, like, secretaries and be like, I summon accountant in attack position. I summon Jennifer, the custodian. If you get all 5 members of the HR team on the field, you win. I would love that. Well, we lost Domo, which is not great. And honestly is offensive. It honestly hurts. I'm hurt. Let's see. Flame Ghost can't save us here, unfortunately. Psychic Kappa is the, like, card that just can die and it's fine. So that's kind of nice. Okay. So maybe we can bait it somewhat. So it's either going to attack Psychic Kappa and do nothing, or it'll attack the Secretary, which will do a little bit of damage to us, but it'll make this weaker, so maybe it'll be, like, defeatable at some point in the future. So she has... Okay, so she went for the Kappa, which is unfortunate. Also, we can skip animations. If at some point we get tired of seeing the Harpy Lady Sisters defeat literally every card that we've ever owned and loved. But I think it's important to process the damage being done. I think there's something very important about being like, oh yeah, Oh yeah, this is painful. I don't want this to happen. Let's see here. So some of these are trapper spell cards, because you can only have 5 monsters on the field, and she, like, certainly has, surpassed that. Okay, lady, you're gonna attack my secretary now. And I just need cards that don't suck in my hand, so... What does Ball of Illusion do? Oh! We'll leave that. Oh, you're a zombie. Can I make zombie dinosaur with this combination? Nope. Okay, cool. Love that. Anyways. Okay. Well, now if I send it back to the deck... Oh, I guess it was powered up, so if it gets sent back to the deck, that's fine, because it'll lose the power up. So it's okay. It's fine. We're probably gonna lose again. It's fine. It's okay. I'm gonna, like, go to sleep at night, and I'm gonna have dreams that will be replaying this attack. Over and over. It'll be like me going through, like, the milk section at, like, a grocery store, and I'll get a tap on the shoulder and turn around. It'll be like the blue-haired harpy lady sister, and I'll be like, oh, can I help you? And they'll be like, oh, you can't have milk here, and then they'll laser beam me with that attack. And that's exactly how it's gonna go down. I'm calling it now. Oh, we're getting into the field where, like, Tenderness is at danger. And there's no point, if every monster is gonna get returned, there's no point in using Dark Piercing Light, I feel like, so... But hopefully this card's effect works how I think its effect will, because if not, then, like... Then we're doomed. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, it's not all the monsters, it's just literally the one. We remove one opponent from the field that we think will be bad, and then literally she has the other one that's worse. It's not good. It's not good. Wow. What a time. What a time we're having. What a fun time. I'm having so much fun. Start crying. Oh, I hope Tenderness doesn't get attacked, though. I'll be sad. For the love of God, I just need someone that can take on this dragon thing. Can we get a fiend dragon? Is that possible? Is there a fairy dragon? I kind of want to keep Tenderness, so I don't know. Is there a fish dragon? Or a spellcaster dragon? I don't know. Just fuse it all. Just fuse it all and hope for something cool. Oh, we have a fish dragon. Okay, so we can get sea terrain, which would... I don't know if that's, like, worse than this thing. But now it's gonna attack Tenderness. Well, it might try and get back onto the mountain space and go for Wall of Illusion instead. I think it's gonna attack Tenderness. We need to get Tenderness out of the way. I don't know, let's see what Miss Thing does here. With her 9 million trap cards and like also attack cards. Okay, she just goes into defense position. Interesting. Okay. So I want to stay on this space. Do we have another like thing that'll fuse with this fiend? Maybe Fairy Fiend? Well, if that's a fairy, then it'll be good here. Alright, we're flipping this up. I want to see what's going on. Let's see what kind of danger we're in. We got the Peacock again, that's not good. Empress Judge has a lot of attack, surprisingly. Spells. A ritual, that's a little weird. Trap, curse breakers, whatever. Not quite sure what to do. How many battles are there? So we need 8 cards on each side. And I think on our side it's pretty linear, so I think there are just 8 on this path, and then the other one has like 10 or something. And then there's final boss people. Oof. So like about 20? About like 20 people. And then you can fight like AI deck leaders, which now that I remember that exists, that might be something for us to do, because you can fight a deck leader that allows you to get copies of your own cards. So if there's cards we really liked in our deck, which in my opinion I don't really see that, hold on a second. May just obliterated her own cards. She was like, I want new ones, I guess. Okay, we're gonna take out Empress Judge. I'm still a little confused as to what Mai just did. We get to see our weird wiggly squiggly dude do some stuff here. He uses surf. Man, these animations are so fun. She was like, I forgot how to use my surfboard, and she's just gone. Okay. Okay, so I'm still a little worried about the Peacock, because there's not much we really have against that thing. We could get a 2-headed Thunder Dragon, though. Is this my card? Yeah. Okay, I got scared. So I think next turn we could do that, and then if he moves, we can take him out. Though he might move back on the mountain, which might be bad. Nope, okay. So do I put the thunder first and then the dragon, or do I put the dragon first and then the thunder? Does the ordering matter? I want to say I put Thunder first and then Dragon last time. And if I mess this up, I'm gonna be so sad. Though, because we're playing this on computer, I could use a save state. But that's cheating, so we're not gonna do that. I will go Thunder Dragon, because its name is Thunder Dragon. So... I am going to throw myself out a window. No! Okay, so what we've learned here today, is nothing. We've learned nothing. I refuse to learn anything ever again. I'm so hurt. I don't think I have another Thunder card. So I guess if we played the clone dude, we could get copies of the Thunder card, maybe. She has another Harpy's pet dragon. Let's stream a little Yu-Gi-Oh today, I thought, waking up. It'll be fun, I thought. Has been fun, though. Maybe we should have gone with the Patrician of Darkness starting deck. Maybe we should have gone with Fairy King Truesdale, to be honest. I don't even know. She's the final one. She is so strong. What's weird is she's like, from my memory, she's the strongest one on like this path. Like, Taya does have the potential, like, if she remembers that she can, like, use Hoshin again and, like, Mystical Elf, she could get some really high attack stat cards out, which is kind of funny, but Taya's AI, like, doesn't seem to, like, know how to do that, which is wild. But then the second strongest, besides, like, final boss people, is, like, Mai. Because some of these, like, attack totals are just kind of wild. But we can get one Harpy's pet dragon. So if we can lure the other Harpy's pet dragon also onto the sea, we could technically take it out. I think. But once we get off the sea, we don't really have a means of, like, doing an offense thing. So what can we do? Well, we don't have any direct damage spell cards. We don't have, like, Hanatama or anything. But we got one of them down. Tenderness, you might want to move out of the way for a second, sweetie. Thank you. Do we have Dragon Treasure? Increase the power of dragon and sea serpent monsters. So if we can just get a really strong dragon out, we can power it up. Okay. We had a machine something fusion earlier, right? I'm just getting these cards out of my hand, I feel, is the strat for right now. So we want to lure this thing in, or lure the peacock in, and then we just kind of want to obliterate it. And then eventually we're going to get our strong dragon out, and hope that she doesn't trap it and destroy it or anything, and then we're just going to rush her, and hope for the best. And hopefully we could get her to walk over her own curse breaker, that way she can't remove our power up. Though she's also not doing any of the stuff that I said that maybe she would do. But that's the closest to a strat that I got currently. I do have another aqua, so maybe we can make another aqua dragon. Let's look at what the fusion for that was. WoW Warrior Baby Dragon. So WoW Warrior... So we did fish and then dragon. Oh, so it was fish. Is this a fish? No, this is aqua. Which is weird that they're two different types, but maybe it'll do the same fusion ultimately. But this is our strongest dragon, so... I feel like I'm trying so hard to strategize, but my brain's just like frying. So can no one defend? Oh. Huh. So we can't go into defense position, so Tenderness is now negated. Maybe I'll test it out with Fairy Dragon instead of the really strong dragon. That way if the fusion doesn't work, we don't lose, like, everything we've ever loved. Our final hope. But even if we power up the one dragon, it's still not stronger than Harpy's pet dragon by default, which is kind of like worrying. The fusion did not work. Okay. I don't know what to do. With an attack of 1,000 or below, which is not useful. Because that is literally no one on the field. Okay, so we need to just keep getting cards out of our hand ultimately. Well, let's get rid of the trap first. Oh yeah, I forgot. My bad. I'm about to take quite a bit of damage. Well, it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. I should like pour myself some water or something before this, because I'm almost out of pink lemonade. I have like a thimble of pink lemonade left. Man. I did not adequately prepare for the kind of heartbreak. It's fine. Maybe we'll just lose. Maybe we'll just lose. Like, why not, you know? Okay, will they keep advancing? Let's see what this thing's AI does. Huh. Okay. So that means we can now attack this on next round and we can take out this dragon. So that's one obstacle down. And then can I use that power up on Wiggly Sea Serpent Man? Because it said it worked on sea serpents. So... And then maybe we'll just charge forward with that as our, like, last-ditch effort to be, like, strong. I can feel the wheels in my brain trying to turn. But they're just kind of grinding against each other. Also, the important thing is we only have to beat Mai once. We could beat her once, and then we could decide to never come back. We can decide never to farm cards from her. We could decide not to look at her spot on the map. We can make a lot of decisions. Okay, so it is a sea serpent. And this does work on sea serpents, but I think it would be advantageous to put it on Kaiser Dragon instead. Probably. Maybe the reason the fusion earlier didn't work is just because their stats weren't high enough to make 200 twin-headed Thunder Dragon. Because I guess its attack stat's pretty high, because previously we used Kaiser Dragon, I think, and its attack stat's pretty high, so... Okay. Maybe there's hope. Maybe we'll win. Maybe we'll win. Maybe we'll win. I don't know if I had Kaiser Dragon as a card, but it's pretty cool. That's pretty legit. Still, we don't have enough to get Kaiser Dragon out of the field. Wow. Come on, little peacock. You can attack. You could do it. I believe in you. Also, we need to get that trap off the field. I don't want to look at that thing. I don't want to look at it anymore. Try to figure out what's the route we want to take to get to Mai. Also, if this dragon gets deleted by any of her traps, I'm gonna be so heartbroken. Okay. Like, I'm so scared of what this could be. I feel like this is a monster, and that's fine. But I don't know what that is. I don't even care. I don't care about that, even though that could be a problem. I don't know what I'm doing. I think I'm trying to bait out that this peacock attacks and then I destroy it and then I can, like, do some stuff or something. This will at least give me, like, a extra 1,000 attack damage on Miss Thing. Also, we've never got to see Kaiser Dragon fight, so that'll be kind of fun. It'll be fun. We're having fun again. It's fun. It's so good. It's not stressful. It's not tense at all. Imagine you're like out like on your like weird bird farm and your ostrich is outside and it's just, or like not your ostrich, your peacock is outside and it's just like bopping around happily and then a dragon flies overhead and just annihilates it. Like that's what I'm picturing as kind of the scenario here. And what is that if not just a lesson in life? Okay, we're gonna find out if this is a trap. If I attack and this is his trap, it'll delete Sky Dragon, but I think we'll be fine. Oh yeah, now we can have our LP damage, that's right, thank Lord. Okay. I think... Okay. Okay. Okay, we're only spellbound for one turn. That's fine. I just kind of want to get rid of Fairy Dragon because I'm a little worried. I don't know why that helps. I don't know. I think she's sending something to attack me just in case. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What is that? Do we win? Please say we win. We win, right? Oh, no, we didn't, because I forgot about Tenderness being on the field. Oh, no. What just happened? How did she move twice? What just happened? But I think we win. I think we might lose. I'm not sure. I don't know what's happening anymore, and I'm concerned and scared. I'm so afraid. Like, she's able to move so fast now. Oh, did I just lose? I think we just took enough HP damage to die, because she is the third Harpy's pet dragon. She has 3 of these. If I hadn't have had Tenderness on the field, we could have won. Yikes. Yikes. But why was she able to move twice? She must have a deck leader ability, but like, why didn't she use that from the get-go? Should we just fight her again? Should we keep ramming her head into this brick wall? Maybe let's go fight... Ugh. I don't even know how to get back to the, like, title screen, honestly. I was like, maybe we could go fight for duplicates of our cards. Yeah. Let's see if we could do that. Let's figure that out real quick. So I think in order to do that, I have to hit the, like, reset button. So I might blow up everything. Let's find out. Or is there... No, I don't know. We also might lose audio if I do that. Okay. Please work. We'll take a break from for a second here. Oh, I think we did break the audio. No! That's fine. It's fine. Oh, we're fighting Giggles, my other deck. Oh. So I guess this is kind of ominous without music, isn't it? Well. We'll listen to some peaceful music. The perfect thing for any battle. We're gonna do that. We're gonna set... Oh, I only set mine. Never mind, that's not fair. Okay, we'll do that. And... yeah. Wait, is this only 2-player? Well... I did all that for nothing. Okay, we're just gonna fight Maya, but we're gonna fight her with this music, I guess. This peaceful, calming, relaxing music for not at all a stressful battle that we haven't already lost twice. Yeah. We're just here to chill. We're just here to meditate, play a card game, have fun, and immediately start by running at her full speed ahead. Because our heart yearns for violence. Let's see here. Zombie, spellcaster, fairy. See if there's a fusion. There is not. We're just gonna run at her. Yeah, it would be so fun. I think there is a way to kind of set up 2-player, like, online. But I'm not quite sure how we would go about it. That would be fun. I guess there's always, like, dual links and stuff, too, though. There's, like, other, like, things. So do I use Tenderness? Even though Tenderness ended up being part of the reason why we lost last time. I think it's time that Tenderness gets to attack and gets to be violent. I feel like I'm using no strategy this time. I feel like I've given up. So she could always move 2 squares. She just decided last time to just not. Ever. Until the very end. Oh, that's gonna be so sad watching Tenderness get defeated, though. And this music's so sad, too. Man. We're brought here to honor the life of Tenderness. It lived, and now we must obtain revenge, the only way we know how. Through cards. Let's do this one for Tenderness, perhaps. Man, all my cards are trash. Everything's real bad. Either this makes pumpkin, or I think it makes something else. Okay, so pumpkin's pretty big. Because pumpkin has this wild effect that if it's up, like, face down, or, like, face up defense position, it gets, like, 100 to each stat each round, and it works for all zombie cards, but we don't have other zombie cards, really. So we could just wait out things with pumpkin until it could just stomp the entire field. Unless it gets hit with a trap. Though there is a chance pumpkin might just get, like, rushed down before then. Or there's a chance we'll just get rushed down before then. That's probably what's about to happen. But now we know we could fuse pumpkin, so that's kind of nice. We're learning. We're also just getting annihilated by just an eagle. Which is basically just like the normal, like, life of, like, every time you go outdoors. You step outside into the real world and you think it's so beautiful, and then you see that there's just a cloud of eagles circling ahead, chipping away at your life points. And you wonder why you decided to live in that raptor sanctuary all this time. You know? And that's just light. What did this do again? All cards are shifted to attack position. Well, we can make 200 twin-headed Thunder Dragon if we get enough summon points. Surprised she did not attack. Is it pumpkin spice season quite yet? Oh, we need even more points. Ugh. Okay. Well, here we wait for pumpkin to charge up. Might take a while. Yeah, this music does make this so much more relaxing, though. There's a chance this still might not be strong enough to stop whatever is barreling ahead towards us. But I don't want pumpkin to die. It's on Wasteland. It'll be fine. It's fine. It'll be okay. It'll be great. We even have Sky Dragon, which was a horrible, horrible thing last time as well. Reptile, Fairy Spellcaster. Okay. I hope we get Dark Piercing Revealing Light spell. The finger pointy little like light bulb around it thing. I hope we get that so I can see what these cards are. Maybe Dragon Treasure though. Oh, but that's a Thunder card, not a Dragon. Okay. That was almost a horrible, horrible mistake. Oh, I forgot Karibo and Lamp. Oh, that was almost terrible. I almost replaced Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon with this weak card. Oh, that was stressful. It'll be fine. This music's so cheerful. Nothing could go wrong. Life in this raptor sanctuary will be just a-okay. Everything will be great. I do like that Pumpkin still is not even as strong as this. But that's okay. No Aqua Fiend fusion? Okay. Okay. So that's probably Harpy Lady Sisters. So that's good to know. Oh. We could gambit things out with that. Perhaps I should have saved it, though. I probably just made a horrible, horrible error. That's okay. I think we barely live with 100 health point. Okay, so I made a huge mistake again. Round of applause for me. Maybe I shouldn't play strategy games ever. Maybe I should stick to games that require not a single brain cell, but only a controller. Their life total is not looking very good. At all. Though, I could go ahead and stomp that. Do some damage. But then I reveal my ultimate gambit. Which is that I have only one strong card. Also, have we gotten to see Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon attack yet? I don't think we have. That's terrifying. Why did they let this thing loose in the raptor sanctuary? It's like Jurassic Park happening all over again, wow. This music feels like I should be like performing like a lyrical routine. I titled this one The Dance of Pumpkins. That's why I'm ordering pumpkin spice lattes at Starbucks. Yeah, we have like nothing. Okay. We have Sky Dragon. Okay. Maybe this is enough. Maybe we'll finally win. Twin-headed thunder dragon's so scary though. I felt like it would be a very dangerous pet to take on a walk around the neighborhood. Hello, here's my pet twin-headed thunder dragon. His name is Bippy. He's a rescue. And we're currently taking him into agility training courses. He's a little feisty. I could die. I could die in this one attack, but maybe this is what we needed to win. I got a power up. Maybe that was what we needed to win. I'm gonna back up just in case we lose. We're gonna see what horrible, horrible things happen next turn. Okay, so we're gonna mess up. Okay, did that. Okay, I was trying to. If dragons were real, I think incredible, be amazing. Last thing we would see before we all get annihilated. On the other hand, I don't think our infrastructure's ready for it. Just imagine you go to work in your cubicle and you're working on like the 34th floor of like some skyscraper building or whatnot, and you're clocked in, you got your cup of coffee, you're sitting down at your desk, and then all of a sudden you hear just a dragon bust through the window like of the floor. It'd be so hard to get it out of the building. It'd be so hard to work in those conditions. But it would be cool. I just always think like if whales could fly, because that's like such like a RPG like thing for some reason, it's always flying whales. It's just like the sheer amount of chaos that would come from just flying whales, or even just a flying moose. Just anything large that could fly. Just flying anything. So I'm a little weirded out that she didn't move. So I'm like, does she have like a way of... I hit the wrong button again! Oh no! Okay, we'll see what happens. Wait, are we at... So if I just wait an extra round and attack her one more time, do we win? Did we break her? I think we're gonna win. I say that as like nervous as possible. We won. What just happened? Did her AI just be like, you know, you've been putting in a lot of hours recently. And your secretary has been doing great work for you as a card, and I just think I should reward you with this win, this bonus, this quarterly bonus. This promotion, if you will, to go fight the next opponent. Oh, what, I forgot about this. I was not prepared for this. What cards should we get? Please, Harpy's Pet Dragon. Please that. But I can't even, like, look at where it's at. I don't know who that is. One off. Dang it. Oh, we got a Harpy Lady. I think Follow Wind's a power-up, which might be helpful. What was Maya's voice again? Hold on, we won. I need more energy than this. Let's find an energetic song. Sure, that works. Okay. Losing to the likes of you makes my skin crawl. You shall not be so lucky when you reach the continent. For Yugi and his followers are a force to be reckoned with. Okay, I don't think that was her voice before at all. I felt like there was no chance that was her voice, but that's her voice now. The last time we ever hear of her. Okay, first things first, I'm gonna hit the save button, because I have no desire to ever do that battle anytime soon, ever again. Ever. Oh, we can reincarnate a card, too. So we can see how that goes. This card is flip face up. Harpy's Pet Dragon increases your points. Okay, well, we don't have Harpy's Pet Dragon. And this is just some lady. Okay. That's great. Increase power wing beast monster by 500. We need that. Okay, so let's chop something out. Are these our only 2 wing beast cards? Oh. Maybe Anthrosaurus gets chopped. Maybe this Aqua card. Yeah. Yeah. Because we could make mountains, which will strengthen our wing beasts and our dragon, and we can use that to increase our wing beasts, and we also have power up for our dragons. So, and is this a spell or a power up? It's a power up. Okay, good to know. Also, what should we reincarnate? So the way reincarnation works is you just select a card and it'll generate like 3 cards that are either equivalent deck cost, I think, or like, or it'll hand you a bunch of like trash or something. I don't really know. So let's sort by deck cost. So if we wanted to say get 3 really strong cards, we could sacrifice Kaiser Dragon, but that's terrifying and probably not a good idea. We could do the same to Sky Dragon, Wall of Illusion. We could do it to Harpy Lady. Also, she's a winged beast, and I didn't even think about that, so maybe we should chop something else for her. Where's House of... yeah. Where's that card? Yeah. I think we should do it to Blocker, perhaps, because its cost isn't... it's pretty high. But we also have no reason to need it or use it. Like, he's cool, but he's not, like, great. You know? And then I guess we'll add in someone. Okay. So in order to reincarnate, I think I hit L3 and R3 at the same time. I think if I press L3, it'll also turn on turbo mode, so that'll be kind of funny. So we'll see how that works. Reincarnate. Here we go. I hate that so much. I have a horrible phobia of jellyfish, so that's offensive. Okay, I don't know what that does. And we got Doma. Okay. Okay. Let's see what the card does. Let's see what it does. Health Thunder Monster reduced 500. I don't care. I don't care about you, jellyfish. I don't care. Permanent track that triggers against LP recovery and reduces the opponent LP by the same amount. So if an opponent tries to heal, then it like blasts their HP down, actually. Okay, that's pretty legit. Okay, so it was worth it, I think. That jellyfish, though, I can't. Now we're gonna go fight Mako. Oh, I forgot to voice him. Oh. I can't do a pirate voice, I don't think. Can I do any voices on it? Alright, landlubber. If you want to reach the continent, you'll have to face me in a duel. My name is Mako, a card mercenary of Britannia. Like lasagna. At sea, you're in my element. I've been waiting for you to cross my path. Defeat me and I'll deliver you to the shores of Bologna. I got nothing against you, but I've been paid well to ensure you never reach the continent, and I intend to keep my end of the bargain. Okay, alright. We're fighting on a boat. Okay, I'm gonna save again. I think I saved like 30 times, but we need to do it more. Okay, and let's see how this goes. As I told you, the sea is my element. You haven't got a chance. Okay. I'm just gonna dump the jelly into the sun. Just full on trebuchet catapult that thing into that atmosphere. I feel like this can't go worse, right? It can't be worse than my. Though we don't really have much that's great at sea unless we manage to make that one thing again. So that might be a problem. Oh, he's even got that thing. So that means that there's a chance that he'll just make the card instead. Oh, but we can make mountains. I feel like there's gotta be some sort of like making moving mountains like song that would be befitting here. So we're just gonna ignore the whole oceanic element. And we're just gonna turn this into a mountain. What is it Miley Cyrus said? Something about seeing mountains, wanting to make them move. Something like that. I think those were the lyrics. I'll just lead with this. Well, I can move you out of the way because you might be important later. Uh-oh. I did not anticipate that gambit. I did not figure that would happen. And that my mountain would be so forth negated. Trying to figure out what this song makes me feel. It's definitely someone in a hoodie walking down the street. And then they're starting to jog. Like they see like the horizon line. But at first they didn't think about it. They were too busy being like, oh, I gotta go to Walmart again. But then they were like, no, I need to run. And so now they're running. Okay. So all of his cards pretty much are just gonna keep making ocean. Man, I wish I had more train cards then. This is a really long animation. Water levels aren't down is the worst. It's very true. In order to defeat me, Bacco, you'll have to do a duel using cards, but we're playing while we're scuba diving in the ocean. Man, I can't even, like, what do you do? Spellbound, and then that's useless, right? Of course, it's a fusion when I didn't want a fusion, actually. Oh, that's how you make Lord of the Lamp. Oh. We're learning. It's true. I love the Atlantica level in Kingdom Hearts 2 so much. That's my favorite Kingdom Hearts 2 level. It's just so good. I especially love when you just fail every single button input throughout like the entire song sequences. Because then it's just so funny, it's just slapstick. What's the guy's name? Like the prince's name? Is it Eric or John? Or is it Martin? Is it Mackenzie? I don't know. Whatever the like male love interest is. Eric? Okay. Okay. Cause it's fun watching when you fail the inputs, watching him just getting like thrown about the boat and like launched into the ocean and stuff while Ursula's just kind of bopping around. She's just wiggling. So far this is not going good. Which isn't surprising to anyone. I don't think so. Just go ahead and get in some direct damage. Because maybe we'll just like race to the bottom here. Yeah, we'll see who kills the other person first, and I almost am certain that it will be Mako. Old Butler's man's first line of dialogue. Eric! Probably. Well... well, we sure lost. Rip. Somehow I feel like that was more attributed to me being dumb. Nobody beats me on the sea, least of all you. I think we can just beat him. It does feel like, so the strat in this game, from what I remember as a kid, is to go back and keep grinding cards. Or to instead just resort to the password system to just get cards you want for the most part. So I want to save the mountain card, I think. But I do kind of just Kaiser Dragon and then just go crazy, maybe? Let's see. So we'll put I have the hiccups suddenly, oh no. I feel like this is just pretty much using the same strat as last time. So maybe that's not good. When my only strat is run in a straight line and attack the boss. But we got Kaiser Dragon. And they have a jellyfish. Okay, I'm gonna enjoy this a lot. We get to watch this jellyfish get annihilated. I'll try not to show too much glee on my face. Like, I feel like my spirit, like, buoyed. Like, a little bit. Oh, it's like a buoy. It's like a buoy that you would see in, like, the ocean. It all makes sense. Okay. So, we just gotta do one more crazy round of damage. Do I have anything good? I have more dragon cards, so I can put one here. Oh, and then I could flip that up and direct attack for some damage. Yeah. I think we got this, maybe. There's still a chance for horrible oblivion to occur. He pulls out just like a literal ocean card and we might have some problems. Can I summon anything that'll one-shot him? I think so. This was the easiest match we've had so far. Like, that was easier than Tristan. That was crazy. And now the only thing in this slots are the sea serpent dude, which I do want, and jellyfish, which I do not want. I do not want any of these jellyfish. So what's the timing on this, though? There's not even an opponent that uses thunder cards, so the jellyfish isn't even like cool. Arg, you are something else. I never dreamed I'd lose a duel on the sea. I guess a promise is a promise. I'll deliver you to the shores of Bologna. Okay. But we're making progress. And we've entered France. I would love French toast so much. That would be so good right now. I'm not even gonna look at the deck editor because I'm not adding a jellyfish into my deck and nothing can stop me. But now we're fighting the final boss, Joey. I do think that probably this will be the final fight of this stream since we're approaching very quickly the 3-hour mark here. Which is kind of wild because it does not feel like it's been that long. So, and then I might go get French toast, honestly. I don't know a good French toast place here. Also, I forgot to read all of Joey's dialogue. I'm so sorry. but I'll be best remembered as the slayer of the Rose Duelist. That is all joking. I think that was a valid New York accent. I think I just did the strongest accent. Oh, we finally see the tune panels, which, like, we're probably just gonna want to avoid, and we started on mountain, so we might just want to, like, go with mountain. We could use mechanical snail on the wasteland. We can also fuse these two to get what's his face, so that's good to know. I do have to remember that Joey also probably uses some dragons, and that's not good. Because he does have the red eyes black dragon or whatever. But unfortunately for him, I have something even stronger, which is a snail with a gun. He's preempting my strategy. Okay, I think... So maybe I'll just do the same strat? I mean, what could go wrong? Oh, this guy's weak here. So maybe the strat... Eh, it's fine. It's whatever. Good old Joey growing up in the New York City. Well, this isn't good. That thing has quite a lot of damage that it can deal. Well, we're brought here to gather in remembering mechanical snail. Mechanical snail lived, laughed, and loved. He had a great passion for all things snail. And he enjoyed being a snail. And what more could we ask of him? Is this for winged beast? Oh, that's convenient. Okay. Are you a winged beast? Maybe it would be more better to put that on you then. Well, I guess Fiend Reflection's better than it is. Okay. Oh, that's not even terrain boosted. That's just his attack. Oh. There's a Mooney Yugioh card. What do you think his stats would be? 4,000, 4,000. Same power as Obelisk the Tormentor. I don't know. I think that Mooney... Would Mooney be a fairy or a spellcaster? Let's consult Mooney. Let's consult him. Let's go get Mooney. Let's go ask him. Ugh. Mooney. Okay. So let's evaluate. Let's look over Mooney. Also, my attack is terrifying. So, Mooney. He's got stars. I definitely think his attack would be using stars, like either summoning or pulling stars around him, or like manipulating stars to kind of like tilt the enemy. think that would be its attack animation in this game. Mooney's cute, so I think fairy. I think that's just the default. So I think he would be like a little fairy card. And his attack, I think he would tend towards defense maybe because he's like pacifist in nature. So maybe his attack would be like 500 and his defense would be like 2,100. Yeah, I think that would be good. Spellcaster for 4,000 god mode. I think that would be Mooney's second form. And Mooney's second form would just be, it's Mooney, but he's like 2 times bigger. Like he has nothing different about him. He's just 2 times as big. Okay. I wish I had like a little like shelf right here so I could just keep Mooney here. Just have him float. But I'll just nestle him here on my little like, I'll put him on my PC. He'll just stare at us. So, little Mooney. Did I win that battle? Yeah. Okay, that's an opponent's card, so that's not good. Zombie Fairy, I don't think is a thing. I don't think Fish Fairy is a thing. Fish Dragon made that one thing, though. I need someone that's good in the woods. Which would probably... I guess he's not Pyro. Probably this reptile. But I think I just need to run. Tears of the Mermaid. Okay. Oop. That's not good. Man, so much spellbinding going on. So we're gonna move... And we're just gonna... hope this thing doesn't move twice in attack. I wish I had more summon points right now. Really do. I really do. I really do wish I did. I wish I had more stats. Oh. There's actually a dragon in Ryuran. I always thought Ryuran's card art was just like it's the egg attacking. Well. And that was the ending of Aladdin 1.5. In which the genie has a brother. And that's the plot. The genie's brother is... They're on vacation. And so they go to visit Genie. Because he's on vacation. Please be the sea serpent. Okay. I could really use the sea serpent right about now. So he's dragon, so he would be benefited from mountain, so he's not gonna do much if... So if I flip, everything will turn to sea in a 1x1, which right now would be quite useless. And if I flip up like this and then move, does the effect transition here or does it start here? I don't really know. I don't know how this works. Like, does it move first and then flip up? Is that the thing? Okay, cool. That's what I wanted. So that's good. We might be okay. We might do well. Okay, the direct damage card. Okay, 500, that's pretty good. So I basically just have to wind sprint away from these people while my other cards kill him. Okay. And then I think, oh, if I put a card there, I think I win by default, perhaps. And then Curtain is the Spellbind one, so they'd be safe. And then I just have to run away, and I think we win! Unless this thing can move twice and direct attack me, and then in which case I die. And we won! We beat Joey! Yeah! It was all thanks to the power of Mooney. That's Mooney's effect, is that we win. It's a very powerful Yu-Gi-Oh character. Well, that's pretty legit. We did pretty good. I hope we could get the Tears of a Mermaid or the power-up or the direct damage card. If I got 3 copies of the direct damage, that would just be 1500 direct damage, and then that would be amazing. So maybe I'll try going for that. Okay, Flame Swordsman, alright. Nope. Okay, we got 1. Okay. I'll take that, that's fine. That's fine. I'll accept that. At least Flame Swordsman's like got the cool factor. What was my Joey voice? It looks like I underestimated you. Haha. I don't think that was Joey's voice either. But again, another very convincing natural New York accent from me. I don't know who this is. I don't remember Shadi or a person named Morin. Who is this? Okay, so we're at the 2 hour 50 minute mark. I guess we could see what Shadi's all about. Mr. Shady here. We could see what his deal is. We could fix her deck up a little bit too. Flame Swordsman, 300 when battling dinosaurs. Okay. Okay. First let's see what the like cost that this guy has, so we can make sure we're still aiming for under it. 982. So we're kind of close to that. I think Doma definitely wants to replace someone. Maybe some other... Eldine's not been helpful at any moment in time ever. And then we want to put in... A Mystic Lamp has not been helpful in any occasion ever as well. And Flame Swordsman... will replace Guardian of the Lap. And I think we're good. Yeah. He was that one guy, he was in the background of like episode 1. Yugi's grandpa looks at his photo album and he's like on like a photo. And Yugi's grandpa says that iconic quote where he's like, Exodia! And then I think Shadi's just like there. Like, why don't we remember that? Isn't he like icon? How the lore. Actually, he was from episode 378 of Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 2, in which Yugi has a brother. And his name is I Guy, which is Yugi backwards, and you think that he's related to Yami Yugi because he's like the inversion of Yugi, but he's just really some guy. What's Shadi's name? Or not name, what's his, like, voice or whatnot? Ah, last me meet, Duelist. You have soiled the roots of justice with your betrayal. Your mind lacks the seeds of truth. I judge you unworthy and will punish you here and now. Should the power of your mind prove weak, you are destined to fall before me. I don't know how I did that, and that hurt slightly. Okay, so we'll see what this dude's deal. Okay, we got the crush tiles, which honestly is my favorite tile type, but I think I'm gonna hate it. But essentially what crush does is anything that's above 1500, I think, attack points just gets obliterated in it. So we can kind of safely send really weak, crappy cards at him, and it'll be fine. But if we want to pull out like Kaiser Dragon or something, then we're gonna run into some problems. I'm gonna send Curtain of the Dark Ones, just to see what this dude's saying about. I think we want to push him into probably Wasteland ideally, but if he goes into Forest, we'll make do. And then just kind of like get out high-powered stuff and stomp him from there. And the power increases don't scare me, because then again, if it steps on the crush tile, then, you know, if it's too strong, it's dead. And I'm completely fine with that. And I think I'll put Harpy Lady here. Because if I kind of zerg him from the... Okay, he's in the Wasteland now. Though his, like, leader is a rock, so maybe he would have been worse off in the forest. I don't really know. Psychic Kappa's doing great work. Great work in the Wasteland there. Burn of the Dark Ones. And Harpy Lady will stay here for no reason. Weird. Okay, so I think... Oh! Flame Ghost finally coming through. Can I make Pumpkin at some point? Because that would be kind of legit. If I could do that. Use these fairies together, maybe. Oh, we got a fusion. Oh, well, not the most exciting one, but it is a fusion. Psychic Kappa, Current of the Dark Ones will move in. And we'll see if he attacks, and then that'll reveal whatever it is. But essentially, we're just gonna force him also into the corner, it's looking like. I don't know what this dude's, like, dealio is. I don't know what his, like, archetype is. Like, what his cards are. Because his leader's a rock, but then he just sent out a bird. Okay. Let's see what Miss Dark Witch here has. Oh, and we can listen to Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Just gonna skip that. Let's see here. So he's in the corner. I apologize for the twinkling and the stars. Okay, we're just gonna keep wiggling over. Because I want to know what this card is. So I kind of want him to attack with it a little bit. And then... yeah, okay. And then if I could get a winged beast, and then I can, like, power it up or whatever. So maybe what he just played will be strong. Or not. Let's see here. What do you do again? All cards are shifted to attack position. So that would solve both of his things being in defense. Because in theory, he doesn't want his things to be an attack. Okay, that was a spell. Okay. And our Psychic Kappa is about to get annihilated, but that's kind of okay. I kind of love this card, though. I wish we could have started with, like, an evil clown deck a little bit, but I guess that's, like, Pegasus's sort of dealio, even though his is, like, toon cards, so I guess it's more cartoony than clown. It'd be nice to have a little deck of evil clowns. I'd love that. So we need something that'll take that out. But he might also take it out himself. He's probably gonna move over it. Now Harpy Lady still does okay on Wasteland, so maybe next turn we'll move her forward and we'll go ahead. Well, we can move her forward now. And then we'll power her up. We'll wait a turn to do that. We're not in a particular rush. Okay, he's just gonna end his turn. That's weird. I have thoughts and concerns. We'll just increase her stats, and we'll just kind of move forward. And we'll just directly attack him, because for some reason he decided not to run away, which is kind of weird. So I think he might have just decided to give up as well. Which is very confusing. Oh, we can use the spell we got, though. And now we win. That was a very bizarrely easy fight. And like a slightly concerning... Well, let's see what cards we can even get. Not a whole lot. We could get another one of the like reveal all the cards things. Okay, we got one of those. We got his leader. That's good. And we got the bird. Nice. I wonder what the other spell that was there was. We didn't get a jellyfish. Yeah. I don't know what his voice was. Oh yeah, I was like, yeah, it seemed that all is lost. Okay. Well, such is not the case. It's only just begun. Do you think you have power enough in your mind to face me? And we got another rose card. So we got... Do we have 4 or 5 now? Oh, we're fighting Grandpa. Okay, so we got 5 out of 8 already. So let's look at the new cards we got and then maybe swap some out. And then I guess we'll give it a go against Grandpa, honestly. Why not? Yeah. Source of the Doom's not done anything. Let's look at Grandpa's cost first so we can make sure that we're underneath that. Okay. 1,078. Okay, we're fine. We'll be good. So the scary thing about Grandpa is he does have Exodia, if I remember correctly. So that might be an issue. Sorcerer of Doom stats are not horrible. Wretched goes to the attic. I guess that's used in that one fusion or whatever. Fair Queen made Dark Witch last time. I don't think either of these dinosaurs has done, or Dinosaur Reptile has done anything for us, so we might remove one of those. Millennium Golem stats are pretty good. Do that. Do that. And I guess we do have that one power up. So maybe we want the bird. Or we could place a weaker bird we might have with that bird. I guess Guardian of the Fortress it is. Okay. Cool. So now we'll save, and we'll give it a shot against Grandpa. It's funny because it was like after Joey, I was like, oh, this will probably be the final battle, but I kind of want to, we'll see what we can do. We'll keep the train rolling. What's a good, we need good Grandpa music. Yeah, Grandpa's into like raving, I think. I think that's his like backstory, so. I am Jasper, Dice Tutor. I will show you the true meaning of power. This music so much. Yeah. So he's like a tutor for like dice classes at the local community college. And he only likes the color Jasper, and he loves Jasper from Twilight. And that's his like whole character backstory, I think. So we want the batter back reaction to Samochi, even though I don't think he has health healing cards. But we'll see. And then we have Kaiser Dragon already. Kinda crazy. What terrain do we have? Mountain, wasteland, dark. So he's gonna have spellcasters by the time we get there. I'll send the slightly weaker dragon, I think. Or I can maybe make, I could also try and make Dark Witch again, maybe? Nope. Okay. Well, she's on her own now. Okay. So, I know that that's probably not an Exodia piece, because I think he has to put them here, 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 and here, if I remember correctly. So that's probably just a trap. I wish we had a Labyrinth card so badly, because then we could just tear through him. But I'll eventually use Dark Piercing Light, so we can check and see what's an Exodia piece and what's not. Because then we can know how, like, scary it's getting. But kind of all we want to do is kind of race against time, I guess. And we might want to send one other person the other direction, but maybe not. I guess we might as well. Just so he can move a little bit faster. Yeah, so the way Exodia works in this game is your deck leader has to be the Exodia body, which his is, and then you have to summon the limbs around you in a specific thing, and then I think you have to end your turn with them all face up, and then you summon Exodia, and then you win. It's kind of wild. And basically, Grandpa here's the only one that, like, has them, I think, and like does anything with them, and it's very annoying to try and farm the Exodia cards because there's kind of just like no point. So I think that's maybe not an Exodia card, because I don't know why he would waste a power-up on it, but maybe it is. It probably is. But if that's the case, then that's good that he wasted a power-up, I guess. Okay, and he's sending monsters this way, so I think we're kind of baiting out his monsters just by the fact that that guy's face up. So that's kind of nice. I also remember he has direct damage cards. And he has a lot of traps. So that's gonna be annoying. So that's kind of why I'm leading with like weak girl here, because why not? And then I might leave him here kind of for now. And then I'll wait a second for Dark Piercing Light. And we do have 2 Dark Piercing Lights, so I guess we can waste one of them and see what's going on. Okay, so he has an arm here. Anti-Ryageki, which is useless, because I think it only stops Ryageki, which we don't even have. Acid Trap Hole, which will destroy a card. And then Wiggly Squiggly Man. And a Witch Lady that I am not concerned about. That's good to know. I think I'll wait until I can replace her to trigger this trap. Oh, Wiggly Squiggly. He's breaking formation. He's getting concerned. Getting scared. Okay. So let's see, what do we got? So I could try and Zerg him with Kaiser Dragon, which might be valid, but I probably will lead with Sky Dragon instead. Yeah, we'll do that. Just in case he has another trap that's already there. I don't know what the strat was for him with Witch's Apprentice. I don't really know what he wanted, what he was going for. I also don't know what his strat is for getting closer to me. I don't know what Grandpa is doing. Probably has another trap, maybe? He doesn't have a trap? Okay. I actually did not want that. Because otherwise I was just gonna win this turn. Well, that's nice to know. Oh, I think I still can win. Okay, I could just beat her. Okay, so Grandpa decided to just kind of malfunction. Because he ran away from his Exodia square. And he didn't, like, put traps around himself or anything. I feel like we're winning a lot by just, like, AI glitching, which is a little concerning. I did not remember from my childhood the AI being so confused and scared. But that's okay. Maybe Grandpa just wanted close so he could, like, teach us things. He was trying to tutor us in dice. I want the Injection Fairy Lily card. That's not it. That's not it either. That is it. Okay, cool. Okay. That's all I wanted. That's it. I just wanted another cute fairy card. You may have beaten me, but I doubt you'll survive a duel with my nephew, Yugioh. So we got 6 out of 8 in one go. Yeah, it is wild, because Mai was, like, annihilating us, so... Although Bakura is going to be rough just because his deck cost is 757 and we're 200 points over that. So we actually have to make our deck, like, a lot worse to even fight him. So let's see if we could do that. I guess that has to be the case, actually. And we can reincarnate something again, but I think this time I would want to reincarnate something that's just like absolute trash, probably. So maybe like, I don't know, let's find something that's awful. So, but we do need weaker cards this time in order to go up against Bakura. So let's pick something like garbage. I don't think we've used Firegrass even once, but having like a plant is pretty good. Oh wait, no, I know what we're gonna reincarnate. I know immediately what we're gonna reincarnate. Where's that jellyfish at? Okay. Okay, we got something that's not a jellyfish, already an improvement. Okay, that thing's a little scary. Oh, we got Flower Wolf. Oh, okay. That's good. I prefer all of those cards. Okay, so now we have to entirely remake our deck to make it trash. We'll probably keep the spells in. Can we want those? I want Tenderness, just in case. I want to still have the ability to fuse Thunder Dragon. Where the Dark Ones can stay, Secretary can stay. We pretty much want all of our dragons, I believe. Injection Fairy Lily is pretty cool. What were some really cheap, like, fusions that we had? All of Illusion's good. Psychic Cap is good to, like, test with. What does Black Pendant do? Spellcasters. Spellcasters of Dark? So it has to be a Dark Spellcaster card, so... a little weird. Millennium Golem just has really high stats, so maybe we want to keep him. I don't know. Okay, so now we have Thunder Dragon. I think we want the fish so we can make wiggly squiggly fish, man. Do we remember what made... I think we want more fairies probably too. Just because all the fairies confused for the most part. Trying to remember what, I think it was Ghost with Appetite or Flame Ghost made Curse of Dragons, so we'll keep that because that could be useful. We still need 11 more cards and we're kind of getting close on the deck cost, which is a little concerning, so we might pad things out with just some garbage tier cards. So just a bunch of fake traps. And we still need 6 more. Mechanical Snail has never steered us wrong. Plants. So I think I do have to remove some good cards still. Which is like awful. So I might have to trade these out for something. So Wretched Ghost fused with that lamp. Those are pretty low cost. Ugh. Billion cards. I feel like this is like the roughest part of the game for me, is having to go through and being like, how do I make my deck worse? How do I make it worse? I gotta figure that out. At this point, we just need to put in cheap cards, so... Deck cost sort. And we do have a Dark Spellcaster, allegedly, now, so... So we're at 747. And our deck is awful. So that's concerning. And he's 757. Okay, so we have just enough. Okay. So, I think we're gonna fight Bakura. I think I'm just gonna stream long. I feel like I'm getting hype. But if we lose to Bakura, then then that'll probably be the end of the stream. But a 3.5 hour stream's okay. What's a good Bakura voice? Hold on.
So you're the one they call the Rose Duelist? I am Bakura, a protagonist card warrior. There was a time when some knew me as Jackgate or Mortimer. You stand on Celt soil where card dueling has been passed on for generations. They made Uno here. In particular, my family had mastered the art of the
Dark Duel. Okay.
Well, shall we begin?
Okay. Here we go. I think that's how Bakura sounded. I think that was pretty accurate. Okay, Bakura's got the Crush cards and Forest, which I don't think I put in a lot of plant cards, so that might be concerning, but Crush is not that concerning. Well, maybe Crush. Well, let's get these fake traps out of the way. Let's just send those straight in the trash. I'm coming at you with my fake trap. Okay, and he put a monster behind himself. And his monster, or his deck leader, is giving him 500 health. Oh, not 50. Okay, so he's getting 50 health per turn by just existing. Love that. Well, I can put a card behind me too, Bakura. And my card will make it so he now loses 50 health each turn. So how's that? Okay, so I know that one thing. Love that. So that one, this card, this one has to be weaker than 1500. Lamp. I'm not quite sure how I want to do this. I think lamp plus fairy should make dark witch. Or it'll make nothing. That's fine. Okay, so we're just gonna get some direct damage against him. Okay. So he's on the run already. Okay, and that's not very strong, but I love the card art, so that's good. How does the health loss feel, Bakra? So let's see here. I can get another direct attack in, but I don't know if I have anything strong enough to just, like, wipe him, basically, in one go. It does not seem that way, unless I can make Fish Dragon. But if I made Fish Dragon, I'd probably want to do it the center here, but I think he would get wiped out by the Crush first, so maybe I'll make him here. And I could turn him up, and then that can get rid of those Crush tiles. So now I don't have to worry about that. That seems pretty good. Pretty okay strat, I think. I guess now he's just annihilating me with a plant. His plant's not in attack position, so I'm just about to get in free damage to him, so. Free damage. I'm excited to see this tentacle plant in action, though. I want to see what its 3D model looks like. And we watch as this plant gets slightly overwatered. I think that's perhaps a little too much water. I don't know. I don't have a green thumb. I don't have a degree in greenhouse. So I'm not quite sure. It's a pretty decent amount of damage. So I just need to do 500 more damage. And we'll be good to go. I'm not quite sure how I want to achieve that exactly. A little bit too much water. So I could do a zombie. And send out the cranberries. Instead, I think I'll attack him with House of Adhesive Tape. And we'll see what happens. So I can send House of Adhesive Tape here. Can send Doma here, which might push him up further closer to me. Which would be okay. Kairusen could attack that, but I don't really want to risk that. Was it Zombie Dragon that made Wasteland Person? Maybe I could safely attack off of this, though. I think I'm okay. He'll be fine. If anything, he's losing 50 health per turn, so if I just wait literally 9 turns, he's just dead. What'd that do? Oh, he took control of my dragon. Did I just die? Oh no. Is the dragon permanently his, or is it mine again now? Okay, it's mine again. So I'm just gonna run away from my own creature. Love that. Scary. And I don't know if the crush tile will kill me if I attack here. Nope. Okay. Well, we win. Kind of a weird choice, but alright. Nice. I kind of want whatever that power-up card was that he had, but I would also take Tentacle Plant or this other whatever card. Okay, Tentacle Plant. And another Tentacle Plant. Dang it. Okay. I didn't want, like, one of the other cards, maybe. I don't think Tentacle Plant was that strong.
No, no way. I warn you, your next
now he's turning into Old Man instead of, like, bass boost voice.
Your next...
I don't know.
Your next field of battle will be your last. Be prepared to meet your maker.
Okay. I got another Rose card, which kind of makes sense coming from him, because we pretty much just bought a bunch of plants. So he probably just, like, ripped one out of the ground. We just busted into Bakura's little garden. And now we're fighting Yugi. Wow. So I think since Yugi's deck costs us, like, 1,200, we can pretty much just go wild. Let's remove all the trash cards. You were trash, you were trash, you were trash. Lunar Queens, not that good. No, no. We wanted to keep the plants for some reason. Flower Wolf's a beast. Taiho's a winged beast. Let's just go to deck cost sort and then just go to the most expensive. Let's just do that. Let's see. Wait, Dome is a 5-star? That explains why I've had, like, keep running out of points, like, all the time. We might want Sorcerer of the Doom because we have that power up for him now. I kind of want the Dirtic back. And I don't think there's anything else I want. Though Tentacle Plant is great. Yeah, so I guess we'll just take Lunar Queen back. Okay, cool. I think Yugi's gonna stomp us, though. But we'll look at Yugi, and we'll lose to him, and we'll beat him another time, probably. Is probably what's gonna happen. Okay, what's Yugi's actual voice? So, you finally come to face me, Duelist. I hope you're as good as they say, because the better the Duelist, the better my game. I don't think that's his voice, but it's okay to be inaccurate. I think I'm learning that. I've been pretty accurate with everyone else, so it's good to, like, get one wrong. And Yugi's battlefield is a hot disaster of just a lot of things going on. So that's cool. So dragons. We got our dragons. Can dragons just fuse with dragons? Is that allowed? Can we just do that? No. Okay. So there's Yugi, and then there's Yami Yugi, or Dark Yugi, or whatever. And so Yami Yugi's like the spirit of the Millennium Puzzle, which is the thing, the like necklace that he got at Claire's, I think, right? So the spirit that's in that from like the ancient like years like takes him over and like gives him that personality. And yeah. And then normal Yugi Moto is just a normal little shy weird boy who loves card games but is really bad at them. And that's kind of the main difference between the two. If I remember correctly, I think like the like show like starts out, or like the manga starts out with him just like dueling Joey and his friends, and like Yugi, without being possessed by the spirit, just like bombs every single duel, if I remember correctly. Like he's just not good at it. It's not his like thing. But you know, he's trying his best. And that's to be sort of commended. This field's so weird that I'm not quite sure where to go with anything. But I know that this card's less than 1,500, so that's kind of nice to know. And if I could just get my mountain card so I could just change the entire field to mountain, then that would be a lot easier to navigate. Well, we lost Harpy Lady. We lost the thing that reminds us that Mai still exists. Though I have definitely decided this will be the final battle of the day because I am getting the hungry. And food is important. I also know in my heart of hearts that I could pretty much play this game for like ever. Which is great and concerning. Because this could become my life. Do I have a spellcaster? I have a zombie. I think zombies benefit from Wasteland. So that would be good to toss down there. It is good. And we've been doing so great. Like, we've run into no issues. Like, we didn't lose. We haven't lost a single tie. Just don't look at, like, our record at all, and it's great. Honestly, we've lost a lot less than I expected. Because, like, I'm a little rusty at this. I could do the dark light thing. Do I have anything that's good here? Flame Ghost. I could make Zombie Dragon, I think. Though I don't know if it counts as a dragon or a zombie. Oh, well, this one's actually Dragon Zombie. I was trying to make Curse of Dragon like we did before. Uh, but that works. So zombies are good on both of these tiles, huh? Interesting. Okay. So I guess I'll see if he attacks. Okay, so he is a dragon also. So my little dragon. My does not count. She can't count. She doesn't know how. Our poor little wiggly squiggly dragon. Our little stuffed animal toy dragon or whatever. Do I have a stuffed animal dragon? I don't think I do. Wow. That's actually surprising to me. Okay. Well, we get to see Ghoul with an Appetite do combat, which is something that I actually kind of never wanted to see. So that's kind of nice. And he's fire resistant. He's been microwaved too many times. Oh. I don't like that at all. I did not enjoy that. That was not great. Okay, so lesson learned. Never use him so we don't have to watch his attack animation ever again. That was thoroughly unpleasant. Well, he could get in some chip damage against Yugi. That wouldn't be so bad. We could summon something here. For what purpose? I don't know. It's just to kind of like block Yugi in, I guess. Because Yugi's gonna go this way and delete his other card, I guess, and then Mystic Lamp will chip in with its incredible damage. Or he will not. Interesting. So I should probably deal with this. What's it on? It's on Mountain. That's good. Well, I don't really have anything to summon at the moment, so that's also not good. I'll go ahead and send his Curse of Dragon back to his deck. We'll just kind of forget that one existed. So if I move Mystic Lamp here, it will surely die. But I could try and get in a box him in KO kind of thing. Maybe. But I think I'll just wait one extra turn. Because if he stays there... Oh, he's doing a Destiny draw. What'd he draw? Which card is he gonna attack? Okay, he's decided to do nothing. And, I kind of want to KO him with Tenderness, to be honest. But I think it would be safer to just kind of Ghoul with an Appetite him, I guess. But it is so tempting. It's fine. We'll just be safe. Well... Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and summon Tenderness, and Tenderness is gonna go ahead and KO him. I now understand what his destiny draw was. Oh, that means maybe we could get Mirror Force, and that would be kind of cool. I do not see it on the card list, but we could get Dark Magician. And we got Dark Magician. Got Beaver Ward. And we got a False Trap. But we did get the Dark Magician, which is kind of nice. And we do have the power-up that I think works on it. And we also got all 8 Rose cards. So, we kind of stomped. We kind of did the thing. Did it in like over 3.5 hours, almost 4 hours, but... What's Yugi's voice again? I lose. Know you this. Although the rose cards are lost to me, I shall not falter from my cause. On the graves of my Celtic ancestors, I swear that I will one day rule over all of England. Okay, that's like it's a little ambitious. You just lost like a card battle against a person who was on their way to Walmart. But you know. Oh, I think I gave Yugi Seto's Kaiba's voice, actually. You now have all of the rose cards. It is time to head for Stonehenge. And we're on a boat once more. I like imagining Mako intercepts. He's like paddling in the water. He's like, you haven't beaten me quite yet. The ritual is complete. The power, the world. With the power of the cards behind us, all will be ours for the taking. The time has come to realize the dreams of my ancestors. Meanwhile, tourist at Stonehenge point of view. And we summoned the dark evil, Yugi's sister, that you might remember from Yu-Gi-Oh! The movie 1.5, where Yugi's sister was on vacation. I gotta find a good... What's a good evil villain? Who? What's a good villain voice? Let's see here. Long have I waited for this day. You are the ones responsible for this. First, you dare to summon my sleeping brother. See, brother, I called it. From his eternal resting place in the sands of Egypt, using him duel after duel. And then you dare to seal him away again. Unforgivable. It looks like I failed again. Hold your tongue. There's no room for excuses. Nothing escapes my eyes. I demand justice. I shall beat on you and your kind, on every last one of you exists on this miserable planet. It's up to you, Duelist. This evil that's awakened can only be laid to rest by you, because I have things to do in my schedule today. I still haven't made it to Rite Aid. Only by defeating this vile creature will you be able to undo the summoning. At least that's what the legends say. Quiet mortal, it is time to avenge my brother. Okay. Why can I only access that voice if I like crunch it? I was too rich to fight. He's like, I'll just hire someone to like do this for me. So this is like the final boss of like this like path or whatnot, and he'll annihilate us pretty much. So because I'm starving to death, we're gonna update our deck, and then I think we're gonna call it good for the stream today. And then we come back next time we could beat him, and then we could do the other path. But also, it feels like we should just do the whole thing at one go. I am hungry. To continue or not, that is the question. Tough choices, tough choices. Let's see what we can remove from our deck first, because we don't need all these cards. But maybe we do. So we haven't used the plants at all, except to make Pumpkin that one time, and then Pumpkin proceeded to do absolutely nothing ever. But we might actually need Pumpkin this time, because this is gonna be rough. Mystic Lamp can probably go in the trash, though. And I think that, who else? Psychic Kappa? I don't know. Psychic Kappa is kind of useful. Firegrass is gonna go in the trash. So we have Dark Magician. And I guess I didn't have to remove 2 of them because we've genuinely only got 1 card that was good, right? So I guess that was too much. So, but yeah, does sound good. I guess I'll fix my deck here and then we'll call it good. Okay, Firegrass, you get to make a comeback. But yeah, we'll do that. And then in the meantime, maybe I'll try and get like some duplicates of some cards, or I'll try and get like a new deck leader or something. Because there is like a way that you can level up cards to make them other deck leaders, but it just takes forever. Like forever. So when we come back next time, I might make something like fun and funky our deck leader. Maybe I'll do Dark Magician. We could be like, we stole Yugioh's cards, we stole his lunch money, and we were like, okay, we'll do that. And then that would prepare us for doing the good route, where we could pretend that we're Yugioh's sister visiting on vacation or something. But yeah. So that was Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist the Roses Part 1. And then next we'll come back and we'll fight that person's name, Manawadden Fabler. We'll go with that. So yeah. So I hope that this has been an enjoyable little time with the Yu-Gi-Oh! With the card battling system and having fun. And it's been fun to get to like stream some video games again, because I haven't like done this in like a hot minute. And I also haven't gotten to play video games that much like this year at all, period. So it's like nice to get back and just relax and chill and forget that Mai exists. And then also get to say hi to Mooney, like play some games with Mooney's protection. After pulling Mooney off the shelf, we did pretty much win every match after that. So I think Mooney is like literally, like he does harbor some sort of secret power. Or maybe Mooney's our Yami Yugi, like he's like the spirit of our Millennium Puzzle, and he's just like, hey, maybe don't pick the like cards that suck. Mooney OP. But yeah, it's been a fun time. I hope it's been fun for y'all, and I'm gonna like upload this to YouTube and all that stuff, so I'll probably do that tonight as I'm like eating like dinner and stuff. But I hope that you're able to get dinner and like chill and stuff too. And with that said, I guess I'll go ahead and transition to our like ending stream screen and like all that stuff, and then sign off or whatnot. So let's figure out how to do that again. So with that said, go ahead and transfer over, and I'll wave goodbye here. Goodbye. Bye. And as per usual, as per always, thanks for watching.